Hi, Scentsy fans. It's Wickless Karen here. Good morning and happy birthday to Scentsy. Woo! Do, 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 do. It's Scentsy's birthday this week. Scentsy's birthday in Europe. So it started with the UK and Germany 6 years ago. 6 years old. So if Scentsy were a child, it would be in year one. Scentsy started in the USA about 11 years ago, and then they launched the UK and Germany as their first European countries. And that was 6 years ago this week. I didn't sign up for a few weeks because I was pretty busy. I just wanted to tell you kind of like why I joined Scentsy, looking back on my 6 years doing this. I come from a counseling background. So my jobs, I've had some interesting jobs. I've worked mostly with people with substance abuse, mental health issues, and a lot of homelessness work I've done. So those were my proper jobs that I've had in my adult life. And I moved here to London 12 years ago. Scentsy did not send me here. I've been here for a long time. I know you can still hear the strong Kentucky, but I'm actually I've lived more of my adult life here in the UK than I have in the USA. So I'm British, whether you believe it or not. So I joined Scentsy because I had a friend in the States, and she was a woman that I had known from like pregnancy message boards. We have 2 children that are both born the same month. So that's kind of a weird little thing. And we kind of kept in touch on Facebook and I think even MySpace back in the day. And she had done really, really well with Scentsy. She had sort of made it her full-time career. When it came here to the UK, she said, "Oh my God, you have to sign up. If you don't sign up, you're missing this great opportunity to be one of the first in a whole new region. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fantastic." And I did not want any part of that noise at all. Like, I'm not a salesperson. And as a matter of fact, like, I did Girl Scouts and I went to Catholic school and all of that business. So back in the day when I was a tiny child, and we had to sell stuff all the time. So we had to sell Girl Scout cookies, and I hated it. Like, I just flashed back to like sitting outside a Kroger, which is a grocery store, in November, freezing, 2 pairs of tights on under my jeans. Everybody that walked into the store, you go, "Would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies?" And then they just look at you real sad and walk past, and it was awful. And the other thing they make you do in Catholic school in the States is, because the Catholic schools are privately funded, they constantly got you selling stuff. They've got you selling candy bars and magazine subscriptions and wrapping paper and popcorn and all sorts of stuff. And you had to like bother your neighbors. And then they would like entice you with these things. They'd be like, "Oh my gosh, you can win this cool skateboard if you sell 5,000 units of chocolate bars." But the thing is my mom didn't work, and my dad didn't work in a traditional office. So he worked like he was a phone repair lineman. So the people who got those prizes were the people who worked at like Procter & Gamble, and they'd go in, show their order form, and they'd have 5,000 orders. I didn't have that outlet. I didn't have those people. I did not sell. So just going to that little rally, they do these little rallies to try to get all the kids excited, like, "Will, you can sell. You're awesome. You go do it." You're like 8, right? And I thought, I would feel anxious just going to the rally because I knew I had no chance of getting any of that. I knew that I had no outlet to sell to people. And when my friend Amy approached me about joining Scentsy, I had that same feeling of dread. I was like, I don't have the social circles. I don't have the family support here. I don't have people I can sell to. I just don't. I have no interest in doing direct sales. I kind of had a bit of a chip on my shoulder about it, being kind of, I've got a real job. I don't need to do that. But she lured me in because she said, "You will not get the opportunity to be like part of something brand new. Let me send you one and tell me what you think." So she sent me a warmer and some wax, and I loved it. I am a product junkie. I love smells. Like, you give me something, you give me a new sweater, I'm gonna look at it and say it's pretty, but I'm gonna sneak a little smell of it because I have this visceral reaction to scent. And I really love candles. I'm a candle junkie. I really love bath products and all that kind of stuff. So when she sent me, a catalog and the warmer and some wax to try, I was absolutely hooked. I had to have it. And I signed up. I don't know why I signed up. I just did it because I liked the stuff so much. And I thought, well, if the first 100 people who signed up in the States are now millionaires, why couldn't that be me? I'm not a millionaire yet. Hopefully, maybe one day. So I signed up, and I was absolutely rubbish at it, as you might have guessed, because I had no social circles. I had no family to sell to. A lot of times when people sign up to direct sales companies, they have that first big brah of people that they know, that buy, that want to support them, and that's really special for you that you have all these supportive people in your life. But I don't. I didn't. So I made the decision that I was going to have to go find customers, and selling to the people in my office wasn't working. I worked in a very busy office. I ran a rough sleepers hostel, and I was the manager, so I couldn't sell to my staff. I wasn't with the other managers because they were on different sites. It just wasn't an opportunity that I could utilize. So I started to do events. So I did like a little charity event. Can't remember what it was for. I did like little pamper evenings, and I would bring my little kit and my couple little warmers and bounce along and just smell this, smell this, smell this. And it was really slow for me. I was really rubbish at it. I think all those hang-ups about like the Girl Scout cookies and the candy bars just killed me. I thought, I'm not a salesperson. I'm just not a natural. People don't like me. I'm sorry. I'm unlovable. So I did really, really poorly at it. Social media is another way that people do it, but I'm hopeless. 6 years in, and I'm just now trying to start to do these YouTube videos regularly. But what I am good at is plodding along, and I think, I have had some degree of success. I've gone on several trips. I've been to Greece. I've been on a cruise. I've been to Cancun, Mexico. I know I'm forgetting places. I've been on a lot of trips with Scentsy that I've earned through incentive trips. I've made a lot of friends, and my business is quite successful. Obviously, it waxes and wanes with the times, but, I can't believe that I'm a direct salesperson and that I was able to quit that job managing the Rough Sleepers Hostel, which was a hard job to have with 2 small children. It was hard to come home to and get calls all night about people and, really heinous kind of stuff, like someone's overdosed, someone's threatening to kill themselves, someone says they have a gun. Those are the kind of issues I was dealing with in the evening while I had 2 children in diapers. And so when I was able to sort of make the difference up with my Scentsy money between childcare and what I was making and that, it was a no-brainer for me to do that. So, happy birthday with some reflections. Tell me what you think about direct sales companies. I think Scentsy's a good one. I think a lot of them can be kind of nefarious. I really do. And I know that that's a bad thing to say, but I feel like some of them can be very hidden. And I think that's what I liked about Scentsy from the very first, is that like their compensation plan is out there for everybody to see. Their catalog is there with everything is very, very transparent. You can see how much things cost. You can see how much you earn. You can see, you get paid straight up on what you sell. If you choose to team build, then you get straight up paid on people that you help. If you're not helping them, you're not getting paid. So I think they've got a very transparent and a very honest structure to them, which makes it not feel so, I'm trying to think of what the pyramid scheme was, Amway-ish. That's kind of what I always thought of it before. So thanks for listening to my ramblings. Help me wish Scentsy a happy birthday. If you ever have any Scentsy questions, get in touch. I'm Wickless Karen across all social media. Give me a like, a subscribe. Find me on Facebook. Find me on Instagram. Please, please like me. I know I'm not very likable, but, I try. My website will be listed down below if you want to take a look at the current products. And I hope you have a great day. If it is your birthday, happy birthday to you too. And do you know, my grandma always said, my grandma from West Virginia, she said you get to celebrate your birthday for a week. So you get a whole birthday week. So happy birthday week to Scentsy, and to you if it's your birthday too. Talk to you later. Bye.